All right, you guys, day 2 of the road to full planche. Not gonna lie, I already hit my first setback. I got sick the day after my first video. Super annoying. I had the flu for about 3 days, and even now, I'm still not at 100%. That said, I do feel well enough to train, but if you're really sick, don't train. Get a little bit of rest. But if it's mild, like what I have right now, you can ease back into it. And what I mean by mild, I mean like a little bit of sinus, like you're not struggling to stand, you're not struggling to move. You can get some exercise in. That's what I mean. And because I'm still recovering, I'm absolutely avoiding that air-conditioned studio that I was in my first video because that studio was cold. So I'm training in a warmer space upstairs instead, just to be safe so I don't end up being sick the next day. So for today's session, I'm doing 7 sets of 1 rep. And I'm not gonna lie, that first set, yeah, it was rough. My wrist wasn't feeling great, and honestly, it was a bit discouraging. But by the second and third sets, things started improving. Felt like once I got my body warmed up a little bit more, it became easier for me. And also, one change that I made today with my training is that I reduced my rest time between sets. So, the first 2 sessions that I did 90 seconds. And in today's session, I'm going to be resting for 60 seconds between each set just to add a little bit more, progressive overload. This progressive overload because I'm not really at the point where I can increase reps just yet, but that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of ways to progressively overload, reducing rest, increasing control, improving form. So, if you guys are training along, and you're doing handstand press up just like me, feel free to take longer rests, guys. I mean, if you're not able to do another rep after just 1 minute of rest, that's cool. Take 3 minutes, take 5 minutes if you have to. I mean, right now I'm basically incorporating grease the groove in this form of training. Grease the groove is basically when you split your training throughout the entire day and you don't fatigue yourself. Instead, right now I'm doing it in condensing it into a really short like session. Instead of it throughout the day, it's like 1 to 3 minutes of rest between each set. So as the sets went on, the movement started to feel a lot smoother. Like right now, I'm really focusing on keeping my arms as straight as possible. And I actually realized that it was a lot easier when I tried harder to keep my arms straight because when I just went into it and my arms bent, it ended up turning the movement into more of a handstand push-up and it made it a lot more difficult, and it also made me fatigue a lot quicker for the next set. So, yeah, and this is why handstand push-ups are a key prerequisite. You don't need to do them freestanding. I mean, I can't do them freestanding. Wall assisted is completely fine, but you do need that pressing strength. You don't need to be able to do a lot of them, but you definitely need to be able to do it. A few, like 3 or 4. That's a good number. Overall, I actually do feel a bit better after training, which is interesting. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, share a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next training session. Cheers.